Well, good evening there, folks. My name is Judd. Um, actually, my whole name is Judd Justin J. Swart, which is a long fucking name, but it is what it is. Um, Made a video earlier that I guess was too long and didn't go through, so now I'm here making another one. Pretty much the video is about this government and how screwed up it really is. And it's not just this government, it's every government in every damn country out there. I think the only decent country that I know of I haven't heard anything from is Canada. But every other country is pretty much, fucked up. Pretty much I'm making this video is because it is so hard for low income or even middle income people to even survive. And now it's getting even pretty hard for, I guess, rich people to survive too. It seems like the less money you make, the more you're treated like crap. Even if you made a little bit of money, they'll still make you poor and treat you like crap. And then the more money you make, they just think that you're just a stubborn fucking asshole, and believe it or not, you don't give a shit about money, so we're just going to take it from you anyways. I have been found out that I am being not evicted, that I have to move because my landlord died, and now we gotta move. Well, the problem is, in the past 3 months, 3 months, I have not found one place that will accept us. Why? Because one, my credit's not the greatest. I can't even buy a house, and now I can't rent a house. I have a lot of knowledge under my belt when it comes to trying to find work. Never had a problem in the past, but now everybody does a credit check on you when you do try to find work. And the reason why this is because the government made a law stating that you should, if you want a good employee or anything like that, that they have to do a credit check on you to see if you own money. But the problem is if credit can't, if you have bad credit and it can't get you a job, how the fuck does they expect you to pay it back? Rob a bank? Steal from people? I mean, that's only about the other way to do it, unless you want to deal drugs, become a fucking big old drug king like freaking, the Colombians and shit. No offense, guys. But you guys got some pretty good drugs over there, I hear, and you guys make really good fucking money, and you don't have to worry about paying taxes on it. You guys just become big kingpins, and you get away with it for years and years and years and years and years and years and years to come. Well, believe it or not, the main reason I have somewhat respect for those guys is because, you know what, they don't just do it for them, they actually do it for the community. They actually help people. It's pretty bad when you have a drug kingpin that will help people, but our own government won't. And what I mean by our government won't is that they make things so strict nowadays to where you can't find a job, you can't buy a house, you can't rent a house, you can't even get into a shelter nowadays because of these laws, and there's so many people in the same position that we are in. They can't even go down to a damn shelter to even put a roof over their head. Why? Because it's full. It's just like the prisons. They're pretty much making a prison for, people that are poor, broke, can't find nowhere to go, can't take care of themselves. Government don't give a shit. They don't care about you. And don't tell me that they fucking do, because they really don't. Or I wouldn't be making this damn video in the first place. And if you sit there and say, oh, I love our government, they're just so great, they made this world, fucking this country free. We're not fucking free. Okay? And if you're sitting here trying to argue with me, that means you probably make more than fucking $5,000 to $10,000 a month. It means you're sitting fat. or you're sucking from the goddamn government. What I'm trying to say is the government. Let me say this: the government was made by God, right? It's in the Bible. The Bible is the most important freaking book all across the world, not just here in the United States, but all across the world, right? And God made the government to take care of us, to help us out, make sure, we do good in life and everything else like that, to put down strict rules and laws and statutes for us to do good in life, to keep us doing good. You don't have to have one fucking thing on your record, just shitty credit, and you're fucked. You can't do anything. Nothing. You can't even get in a damn apartment. I got 3 kids. Okay? I got 3 kids, 2 dogs, and a cat. My 2 dogs have been with me for a very long time. And I pretty much look at them as family. But you know how hard it is to even find a place that accepts animals? Yeah, no, you can't find one. It's hard. So not only do I have shitty credit, I got animals. And then, believe it or not, you can't even get into a place with kids now. I got 3 kids, me and my wife, and I can't get into a 4-bedroom house. Why? I can't even rent it. They said, we don't go by your credit. You should have no problem. Okay. Well, I find a 4-bedroom house. The damn thing's fucking $850 a month, which is a lot of fucking money for a low-income family. And you know what? I can't get it. You know why? Because I got too many people in my house. Too big of a family. You know what I have to say to this fucking goddamn country? Is that you guys are stupid. You're voting for a president that's only going to be in office for 4 to 8 years. And believe it or not, whatever rules and regulations he comes with, it goes bye-bye. Like smoke in 8 years. The next president will make it harder. Okay? Can't make it any easier. Okay? Because the government's got to make money too. Okay? They're not going to make it easier. They're not going to change anything. They're going to make it worse. They're going to see how far they can really push you before people start standing up and saying something. Okay? The government really doesn't give a shit who you are or whatever. Okay? It's just like if you were Elvis Presley and you fucking died, okay? The media would get a hold of it because you're fucking well known, you're so popular, and you made millions and billions of dollars, and you died, okay? So you're dead. But you know what you don't know is that the actual government actually has a birth certificate stating that you're a United States citizen. Well, they take that birth certificate, they push it around the internet and around the stock market, okay? And they make money off it. Lots of money. And they say, oh, it's because, the country's in debt. The country's in fucking debt. Really? The country's in fucking debt. You know, every time you go down to a store and you buy a fucking lighter, or let's say a cell phone, or even a Bible, they tax you for it. And that tax goes to the damn government. Okay? Not on top of the taxes that they take out of your fucking paycheck. Okay? They tax the piss out of everything. Okay? They tax you when you get a damn freaking a ticket. They tax you for pissing in public. They tax you for this, that, and everything else. They'll tax the shit out of you. And you're telling me that this country's fucking broke. This country ain't broke. This country's got so much money you have no idea. Okay, believe it or not, this country is full of money. Just fucking full of money. Okay? And you know the reason why they're full of money? Because they make their own money. You know how they make their own money? They push print on a fucking printing press and it prints it out. Other than that, it's just a computer. Now, if computers took a shit, that money would probably be cut in half. They don't need money anymore. It's no longer a dollar bill. It's no longer a dollar bill. It is a freaking number on a computer. That is it. And it gets pushed around the internet. It makes more money. So while you're sitting there broke, no cigarettes, no toilet paper, can't even wash your hair, your electricity bill's fucking due, and everything else, you know. No, you can't. Oh, by the way, you can't even go to school nowadays either. Because if you go to school full time, they won't give you any funds to help you fucking survive. Okay? I'm in school right now for welding. Okay, I've been in school for about 3 months now. Okay? And I have a class, or 3 classes a day. One at 8 o'clock in the morning, it goes to about 10. One in the afternoon from 11 to 12:30. Okay? And then I got one at 5 to 7:30 at night. So I asked my boss, I was like, is there a way that I can work and go to school? And he's like, no, we need you all day. It's kind of hard being a rancher, especially, a foreman. You got to be there all the time. So I had to quit my job just to go to school to make more money so the government can take it anyways. So pretty much got fucked on that because the government won't help me. They'll help me get into school, but they won't help me fucking get through school. So I'm going to lose my house and everything else, my car, shit like that. They won't even help us make money, even though in that financial aid you paid your taxes and everything else, and you still have to pay for it when you graduate, and they can't even help you. I got $1,400 to last me 3 months. $1,400. My rent's fucking $850. Yeah, with 3 kids, I wonder how I'm gonna survive on that one. Yeah. I'll go live in my car, and then I guess I can still go to school. Or they pretty much say fuck education nowadays. Education ain't shit. The dumber you are, the better it is, because the poorer you get, the unhealthier you get, the more stress comes down on you, the quicker you die, and the quicker you die, they make more money. They make money off your ass. You die, they make money. Okay? Unless you're so far in debt, and then they attack your family for it too. They try to get money out of somewhere. What I'm trying to say is, this government was not made by God, and if it was, then I shouldn't have to follow the government, because even in the Bible it states if your government's corrupt, don't follow them. If you think it's wrong, don't do it. That's a law in the book. And also it says that God's children are not poor. His children are not poor. If you believe in God and you believe in Jesus Christ, you won't be poor. The government will take care of you. Yeah, bullshit. Because I believe in God. I've got a Bible right here that I've read at least 8 times. And I'm broke as shit. And I'm going to be homeless with 3 kids out on the fucking street because of damn government. The government does follow some rules in there. Like, you got severance, 7 years severance. So whatever you have on your credit, it could be a lien or whatever. After 7 years, they take it off. They go by that. They go by no killing. They go by adultery. They think it's bad. Especially if you get divorced and shit. If you cheat on your wife, pretty much you fucked yourself. She's going to get all your money and your house and everything else, especially because you cheated on her. I mean, they go by some laws in the book. But what I really don't get is that the dollar bill, even the dollar, every dollar bill, 20s, 100s, 50s, 20, it's any dollar bill, even the dollar, even our coins say, in God we trust, right? All of them say, in God we trust. So if they say, in God we trust, that means pretty much like God says, I made gold. You turned gold into money or dollar bills. So that means I own the dollar bills. That's why they put it on there. But yet again, they don't follow any fucking rule in the Bible. No one. They don't follow any rules in the Bible. They follow a couple, but not all of them. But they have the decency to put "In God We Trust" on the fucking dollar bill. When it even states that in the Bible, God says the root to all evil is money. Money is the root to all evil. And they put that fucking "In God We Trust" on the dollar bill. I mean, that's pretty much, to me, I believe in the Lord. That is like a big slap in the face from our own government. The ones that supposedly take care of us. They don't give a shit about you. All they care about is money. You know why they put it on the dollar bill? And so that way you fucking retards fucking think that, you know what, going to work every day and paying your fucking taxes up the ass to a government that just don't give a shit about you in the first place, that you're going by God's law. When even the government themselves don't go by God's law. You know? It says that in the Bible that you're only supposed to pay 10%. 10% of your wages. That's it. 10%. And I know most of you fucking sitting here telling me I'm full of shit. You know I'm wrong. Or right. You know I'm right. Look it up. Read the fucking Bible a couple times. Check it out. Okay? 10% of the fucking money that you give is yours. The rest of it is God's. All the money you make is God's. The land you live on, is God's. Okay? You're supposed to pay property taxes, but you shouldn't have to pay for the land. God owns the land, and God gave you land. It even states it in the Bible. God gave us this land. He gave it to us to live on. Okay? But we have to pay for it. We first have to buy it, then we have to pay property taxes on it. God never said that in the Bible. God said, I give you this land, and that you have to pay fucking county taxes to live there. He didn't say nothing about buying no damn land. He just said that you had to pay taxes on it. In God we trust. Yeah. Somebody needs to do something about this shit, because believe it or not, if nobody does, this world's going to get worse. And it's going to get worse. And all you fuckers out there that think that, oh, you know what, I'm going to become rich one day and everything else is going to go great, you're wrong. You can make $1 million at the age of 60 years old, and if you retire at 62, they take it all from you. And they give you $700, maybe $1,200 a month to live on. So go ahead, work your whole entire life away from you, because you're still going to be broke as fuck at the end. They're going to take it all. You know why? Because it's not your money. It's God's money, and guess what? God made the government, and the government will still take it from you. So everybody that's out there working their asses off, trying to make a retirement, you think the more you work, the more you're going to get back when you retire? You're full of shit, because it ain't going to happen that way. You can work your whole life to the fucking bone, and all you're going to get is a lousy, pizzly fucking quarter change in your pocket. Okay? They'll even attack your bank accounts. They'll seize your bank accounts, and then they'll take that from you and split it. You just watch. It will happen. And all you dumbasses out there think that, oh, I'm going to vote for fucking Bush, I'm going to vote for Kennedy, I'm going to vote for Trump, I'm going to vote for fucking whatever the fuck. It's just a president that's going to be in office for 4 years, and after 4 years, if he gets voted out, the next president comes in is going to change everything. So you're wasting your fucking time on voting for anybody. So if everybody stops voting in this country, there won't be a president, except for Congress will pick their own. Okay? If we stop paying our taxes, the government will go bye-bye. And then we can start taking care of ourselves and running this freaking world like it should be ran. Because right now, all we're doing is making people rich. That's all we're doing. While we're sitting here poor and struggling and can't find a house or even a roof or even food to feed our kids, we're making them fucking rich so they can keep this shit going until the end of the world, which is coming up very quick. You gotta realize, the human race hasn't been on this planet very fucking long. And we're killing it off that damn quick. And the reason why is because the people on this world are stupid. All of them. So when are you guys going to pull your heads out of your ass, stop voting, get together, and get this government corrupted bullshit out of the way? Because it's up to the people. The people run the government. The only reason the government gets paid is because we pay into it. The only reason they get voted is because we vote for it. Okay? Okay? Believe it or not, it even states in the Bible, if a man works for another company, you owe the man. The man doesn't owe the company. You owe the man. So why does every person that goes out there and sweats and fucking bleeds for companies and gets treated like a dog or a slave, or, you know, just treated like shit? You know? A lot of people out there are afraid to even go to work because they're afraid they're going to get fired in 2 days. Just for being who they are. You want to talk about discrimination? This government we live in and controls us is discriminating. Every fucking goddamn company out there that runs a fucking big company are discriminating. All we are is walking piggy banks. And as soon as you die, the government can't wait to take that fucking hammer and break you open. Pull all that money out and give it to themselves. All that hard money that you worked for, sweated for, and everything else. It's gone. It's all gone. Some of you guys can barely fucking live paycheck to paycheck. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. This government is going to end this world. And it is up to people in this fucking goddamn world to stop it. I love you all more than anything in the world. And trust me, I love you more than the government will. And if I had the money, I would give it all to you fucking free clear. I wouldn't even ask for interest. Because believe it or not, even God says don't fucking put interest on anything. Give it to them. Don't expect anything back. In God we trust. Fuck the government. You guys read the Bible and you tell me if you believe in a damn government. The only reason you guys are freaking doing what the government tells you is because they make you. They will kill your ass to not listen. Well, if we all get together, let's see how many of them they can fucking kill. There's like 3 billion people in this fucking goddamn United States. 3 billion. Do you think they can kill us all? I don't think so. It's up to you. I love you guys. This is Judd, signing out. Cowboy up.